Is my grandpa secretly Commissioner Gordon? What burger of the day do I want to eat today? How does Ben Grimm have children? How is Hope gonna get herself out of this one? Let's have a conversation.
Hello, welcome to Conversations with the Goob. That's me. Let's have a conversation. So, I thought for this week, I'd like to talk about Shrek. I've been watching a lot of it because it's been on TV at work. I like to put something on. It's fun to watch, keeps the kids' attentions, when they come in. And so Shrek works out. I had a thought the other day, and I have never read this. I know it's 20-year anniversary of Shrek's coming up, so it's a good time to talk about it. Shrek is a king. I know what you're thinking. Shrek owns a swamp. He's no king. But you know what? If you think about it, if you look at all the um, uh, things that I was seeing, he is. So the whole the whole premise of the first movie is Lord Farquaad wants to become king of Duloc. Right now, he's just a lord. He is not the king. There's no ruler person ruling over Duloc. Well, he is. He's the lord of Duloc. He wants to become a king. It's already a kingdom, but he is not a king. So, in order to do so, the magic mirror tells him he has to marry a princess. So, he chooses Princess Fiona. Then the whole movie happens, and at the very end of the movie, they have their wedding, and that's when Shrek breaks in. Well, right before everything goes down, Lord Farquaad grabs the crown, says, "This marriage is legally binding. That makes me the king," and he throws the crown on. Then Dragon busts in and eats him. So Princess Fiona became Queen Fiona at that time. So now Queen Fiona is now a widower because Dragon ate her husband. Now, back in this time, in the medieval times, a queen would be able to rule on her own, but a lot of times she would either marry a prince or another lord or a knight, and they would become the king. They would become the new ruler. So in this case, she married Shrek. So now I know what you're thinking. Shrek's just an ogre. He's none of those things. He's not a lord or a king or a prince or a knight. But that's where you're wrong. You see, in the movie, in the first movie, Lord Farquaad gave Shrek a deed to his swamp, giving him legal ownership of a parcel of land, which made him Lord Shrek of the swamp. So when he married Princess Fiona, or Queen Fiona, he became King Shrek. And this can be seen even further because in Shrek 2, the whole issue, Gingy and Pinocchio and them are all watching the TV, the Magic Mirror, showing off the party that's going on and stuff. And when they see that their king is in trouble, they race to help him. I know what you're thinking, though. They were his friends. Yeah, but not really. I mean, he didn't like them very much. But I guess I could see your point. They were friends. That's why they went to his rescue. But also, they were his uh, people, his knights, his whatever the villagers of the kingdom are called, the people that he looks over, and so they came to his rescue because of that. And then in the third movie, the whole reason why Shrek went on his entire journey to find Arthur to become the new king of Far, Far Away was because he didn't want to become king, and that right there is because he was already the king of Duloc, and he didn't want to be king of a second kingdom. Plus, I don't think you're allowed to, or it would merge the two kingdoms. That would just be too much for him to look over. So that's why Shrek went and got Arthur to take over because he didn't want to be king of another kingdom. Now, in all fairness, there is like the Shrek spooky stories, and they show Duloc. Even though to me Duloc is not just the castle area that they go to where the little puppet guys sing and all that. but they show that everything's run down and it's being haunted by Lord Farquaad's ghost. But I think where all the fairy tale creatures live, that entire land in that area, including the swamp, is the old kingdom of Duloc that now Shrek rules over. And that's why they always follow him around and listen to him and do what he says. And um, in the fourth movie, they had a party for his kids and everyone again was like all excited about him. He's a celebrity because he's their king. So that's my Shrek theory. Shrek is king. So I thought for our conversations this week, how do you like Shrek? Do you love Shrek? I hear that they're still working on a fifth movie, and it's going to be a possible either a restart or a soft reboot of the series, even though the entire original cast is all returning for it. So it's still more of a sequel than it is a reboot. Not sure exactly what's going on. That's been in the talks for quite a few years now. But they're talking about for the 20th anniversary, bringing it back and doing it again or whatever. But do you like Shrek? And what do you think of my theory of Shrek being king? Did you think this already, or am I the last person to realize this? But let's have a conversation about it down below. And just as always, you don't need to have superpowers to be a hero.